everyone, it's jwitty. Thank you, Brit ladies, for that wonderful introduction. And thank you to It's Art by Donna. Donna, I really am so thankful that you've included me again this year in this wonderful collaboration for the Halloween crossover. And I tell you, I love these collaborations, especially Halloween, because it's so much fun. So what you see here is I have got a 10 by 20 gallery wrapped canvas, and I had sketched out my dancing skeleton. And I thought he would be fun, whimsical, a little bit of spookiness. And so I sketched him out, and I am going over him now with my glue gun. And once that I've traced out my sketch with the glue gun, I usually allow for about 24 hours for that to completely dry. I know that it's dry to touch. I just like for it to sit for about 24 hours. And then the next process will be me coming in with my gesso and covering it with a coat or two of gesso to cover over the hot glue, and that way that helps for the wash and the paints and everything to be able to stick better to the glue. I just have better luck that way. It's not necessary. I know other artists have just done the hot glue and then painted right directly over it, but for me, it just works better when I put the gesso down. So this process from start to finish really is a couple of days worth of dry time in between each thing. And, it takes a while. So I would say probably the amount of hours put into this particular piece probably took me, I would say a grand total of about 15 hours over the course of several days. So, but it's so much fun, and I really enjoy this process. It's just really kind of a cool thing. So what you see me doing here is the gesso. Right now I'm taking off the extra little strands and stuff for when you pull the glue gun off of where you finish tracing. It leaves, these little stringy things. So I do my best to pick all those off as best I can and clean it up. And then I proceed to go ahead and gesso. Once the gesso is done, I then proceed to go ahead and use different acrylic paints as a washover. And that's how I do my background first. I used, I think it was the Treasure Gold Antique Copper as a washover for the background. And then I go over that with some kind of a metallic paint, black paint, to grunge it up a bit because the purple was just a little too bright. So I wanted to grunge that up. So you'll see that process. I used a black flash metallic to do the skeleton at first. And then eventually I go in with liquid gold leaf. And it's actual gold leaf in liquid form. Now, when I did that process, I made sure that the area was well ventilated, and I did wear not a respirator mask, but just a regular mask, because that gold leaf kicks off for such a teeny little jar, as you'll see in this video. The toxic fumes that come from it. I don't know. I'm not sure that it's. Well, it probably is probably toxic. I don't know. You'll have to excuse me. I've got a lot of brain fog going on. I just got over COVID. And so I didn't even think I was going to get this done in time, and I was not going to be able to participate, but I'm grateful that I am. So anywho, back to the process. So you'll see that gold leaf, that little teeny jar. Like I said, just use, if you ever use the liquid gold leaf, make sure that you're wearing a mask and the area is well ventilated. It's very strong. But anyways, I love my end results on this. The floral that's around the head of the skeleton, that process was utilizing Liquitex molding paste, Liquitex soft medium gel, and then mixing TLP pigments into that, and made like a kind of like a paste that I blobbed on, and then used my palette knife to create the flowers around the head of the skeleton. So anyways, there you have it. That's the process as you see me go through, and really enjoyed working on this. I think my end results turned out pretty damn cool. And I just surprised myself because I utilized it, and at some point you'll see a printout of what I found online of this little guy, and I kind of used that as my guide. I kind of looked at that when I was sketching it out and whatnot. I just didn't get my sketch out onto paper because when I sketched this out, I was really sick with COVID when I did the original sketch onto the canvas before I started my work with the hot gun and everything. So, but nonetheless, here it is. I really hope you enjoy watching the rest of this process. Please drop me a comment down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And if you're following along on this wonderful collaboration, links to all the playlists for every day is in the description box down below. Following me is Art by G. She's a wonderful artist, so stay tuned. Take care to make sure you watch her. She does some beautiful work. And again, Donna, thank you so much. And with that, I'm going to put on some spooky music for everybody. But it feels good to be back into the swing of things. I know I've been vacated here for a couple of weeks thanks to COVID, but it's all behind me now. So love you guys. And until next time, please stay safe, take care, and blessings to you all. Bye-bye.